Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Halloween tutorial on my take of Medusa. So there's a lot of different stories about Medusa. She's a monster, but she's also this like beautiful creature that lures you in. And then if you look at her in the eye, she's gonna turn you to stone. I wanted to do something Medusa chic, and I took inspiration from a few different things. I saw a runway show, 2016 Valentino Spring Collection. He had the models walk down the runway with two gold snakes that are coming out of the foreheads, and it was so chic. And then I also found this incredible photography makeup work. I will link whatever I can find from this image in the description box down below. If those two inspirations had a baby with Lady Gaga from American Horror Story, the Countess, that is what transpired here. So if you guys want to know how to get to this look, then keep on watching. Today I'm going to be trying something different. I bought these instant facelift. I wanted to give a very pulled back look. I watched many drag tutorials last night, but you know, I can't do it as good as them, but I'm gonna try. I am going to take some rubbing alcohol and clean off the area where I'm gonna be applying the tape. I saw a tutorial on YouTube of somebody using a band-aid and string also to do this at home, if you don't have it. These already come with a sticky side. Hopefully they're sticky enough. If you have other tape, you could always use Pros-Aid to stick it on. This is really good. I hear it is the best for that. Here. I think there is a good spot. Right there. So I'm just gonna stick that there, and then once we apply the bald cap for the wig later, we will snatch. I found that in most videos, it goes on like right where your hairline dips in to go down. You totally don't have to do this part. You guys could skip it, but I just, you know, I think it's gonna add a little drama to the look. All right, I'm about to look like a little huevito. I was gonna do lip cap last because I don't wanna look like a egghead the whole time, but we're about to just commit to this look. My ears are gonna hella pop out. Yes. I feel like the makeup application will be better if I'm already buckled in here. This is what comes with the little lift tapes that I got. Basically, you just want to put these through the hole, and then we're gonna snatch it back. Cindy's gonna come in and help snatch me back because I cannot see what's happening really. You ready? Yeah, hit me. Instant eye lift, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like Gloria Swanson. Just so I get an idea of where everything's gonna go, the gold leaf, I'm taking my Kelly Baker Brow highlight pencil. I'm gonna feel my bones out here. I know that we want the shadow to go this way and then have a swoop, and we wanna take it back to further lift the eye here. So really follow the anatomy of your eye, and then we're really gonna bring the black shadow here. Wherever your eye bone curves, the gold leaf is gonna go there all the way around and up. Next, I'm just picking up my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And this is just a black color. You guys could use anything. And I'm gonna really hit the base of my lashes with this. What's great about this eye look, your blending doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna cover the crease part with the gold leaf. So it's a super easy black smoky eye. I just wanna have a little bit of a base down so that the eye is gonna be extra dark here, the lid. And then as I apply that, I'm gonna take a synthetic brush. This one is by City Color, and I'm just gonna blend that out to evenly get it across the whole lid. And we're gonna bring it into this inner corner. Just messy. I'm kind of just mapping out things for myself. And then I want it to swoop upwards here. I'm just taking a makeup wipe to really make sure I get that shape going. May even need to sharpen it. Next, I'm picking up a black shadow. This one is from Melt Cosmetics, Dark Matter. I just love how dark and deep this one is. And I'm just gonna apply that with a flat shader brush. And I'm gonna pack that over the liner base that we laid down. See how dark that is? Woo! We want to give the illusion of a deep set eye, so I'm taking it also really far in. Always have a blending brush nearby. This one is just a City Color, very affordable blending brush. It's a nice synthetic I'm just gonna, as I go, blend it little by little. That way I know what's happening before I get too crazy with the black eyeshadow. Also make sure we take that black shadow, hug the brow bone area, so you see my brow bones right there. Swooping around that, going straight to my temple. This is also one of those steps where you can put tape here if it's easier for you, and then the tape will keep it really straight, or like I'm doing, you could not use tape, but then get a makeup wipe. And do it like that. Going back into the Dose of Colors brush, I wanna look forward, look straight, look fierce, look alive. Pulling this towards your nose, we're gonna add black here along the area that you would put an inner corner highlight. Slightly blend it downwards. Yes. Just taking a clean brush and kind of buffing it downwards this way. Next I'm gonna be taking Uninterrupted by MAC. You could use any medium shade brown eyeshadow, and I'm taking that on a blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of swoosh that right above the black here in this inner corner. It's not that it's gonna show so much up there, but it'll connect to the nose area once we do our foundation and everything. Moving on to foundation, I'm just gonna use my normal shade foundation. This is Armani 7.5. You could always go lighter, or you could incorporate a little bit of green if you want to your look. Oh, there it goes. I'm running low here. I'm also gonna work the foundation into my forehead and over this tape as well. Next, I'm applying some concealer on the under eye. I'm gonna be using my BECCA Beige concealer, blending that out with a beauty blender. And now I'm gonna go ahead and set the under eyes. I'm gonna use a little bit of C5 MAC Studio Fix really lightly to tap on the under eye. Taking an angled brush and the black shadow, I'm gonna run this on the outer part of the lower lash line, connecting it to the wing at the top. And then as I get closer to the inner part of the eye, I'm gonna taper it so that it stays a little less heavy towards the inner part. And I'm gonna take my black liner again and just tight line the outside of the waterline and fade it in just like we did the shadow. Just taking the blending brush and fading out the edges so it doesn't just like abruptly stop. Now it's time for the gold leaf. I picked this up at the craft store, Michael's to be exact. You have to make sure that you use some sort of tweezers to pick the gold leaf because it sticks to everything. What I did last night was I'm taking the Duo Lash Glue. I'm gonna take some of this on the back of my hand and I'm just gonna lightly coat this onto the brow bone first. Now with the tweezers, I'm gonna go into the gold leaf piece by piece and stick it on. So I'm using the tweezers to pick it up, place it, and then the spoolie to kind of press it down. And this is probably the hardest part, which isn't super hard, it's just more time consuming. So first we're gonna cover the brow bone and then we'll move up from there. I forgot to mention it, but the reason I love the idea of these gold flakes is because the snakes are gold and it kind of looks like the snake is shedding its skin onto Medusa. So this will resemble snake skin. So now you see why the black eyeshadow didn't need to blend all that well, because here we are covering everything. And then afterwards, just press it all in so that it flattens it all out. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same exact thing to the other side. I'm gonna be picking up the Stila Magnificent Metal, and I'm gonna apply that in the inner corner. And I'm also gonna run that on this part of the eye. I'm kind of putting it on in chunks because I want it to also look like little chunks of gold leaf. Now we're gonna move into contouring of the face. We're gonna contour, referring back to Lady Gaga American Horror Story, because who doesn't want to be her in American Horror Story? I freaking love her in that. So I'm just gonna take a synthetic brush. This one is Iconic London, and my HOOLA bronzer. And I'm gonna start to define the tip of the nose here, and then also the bottom, kind of like really square off the tip of the nose there. Taking a clean brush, I'm just gonna feather out those edges. I'm also gonna take that bronzing powder and really define the Cupid's bow. I'm actually gonna use a smaller brush for that, little Real Techniques brush, and really define this part of the lip. Also taking that under the lips here to create a shadow and make our lips look fuller. And then I'm also gonna do the cheekbones. Taking this Japanese brush, you wanna follow that line that you made with the liner or the shadow. So for this look, we're gonna slightly bring the contour down because she's really sucked in. Now we want to bring out some highlights and over-exaggerate the highlights in the cheekbones and on the forehead and nose. I'm going to be using the KADAR powder. This is just a regular face powder in C3, so it's pretty light. La Crispy uses this all the time. And I'm going to be using an iconic London flat-ish brush. Kind of placing that on the tops of the cheekbones. Really making those cheekbones pop. I'm also going to take that right here just in the center of the forehead and down the bridge of the nose. I'm just going to put it actually up top right here and then at the very tip too. I'm going to go in with Artist Couture, and this is OURFA's collaboration with them, a highlight called SLAYNALI, and it has more of a yellow undertone, so I feel like it's going to be perfect for this. I'm going to spritz my brush with a little Fix Plus. And just put that on the high parts of the cheekbone. You should probably skip the white powder on this area if you're gonna apply a highlight. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the lash glue and add a tiny bit more gold leaf. I wanna put some on my Cupid's bow and then just kind of trickling down my nose here. That is a lot harder than it looked. All right, what are we doing for the lips? I want to keep the lips pretty muted because I want everything to be like gold, bronzy, monochromatic. So I'm going to be using MAC A Girl's Got Needs. This lipstick is nice because it really like blanks out the lips. Maybe we could get a little SLAYNALI up in there, just a dust of it in the center. Since we're here, I'm also forgot that we need to put a little gold leaf, aka snake skin, coming down the sides of our neck. For that, I just put some pieces and then rub it all on because it actually stays pretty well if you just spritz a little Fix Plus and then add it on here. I didn't want to take that chance on the eyebrows because you do want that part to last all night, but if like a few flake off here, it's not as serious, you know? If at the end of this tutorial you don't hate gold leaf, then you're doing something wrong. And then I'm gonna hit the collar bones, of course, and the shoulders with a little SLAYNALI as well. If there's any time you can go crazy, why not now? Oh yes. Oh yes. Honestly, these Artist Couture highlights are like so banging for the body, especially because you could just look at that. I just want you to know my filming area is a nightmare with like gold leaf and highlight everywhere. I feel like now that I added all that highlight, I could just like add a little more here to like tie it all in. Just a little. I want to go crazy. I mean, I already went crazy. It's too late, huh? I feel like this all would look so much better if I didn't have a wig cap on right now. But we're about to snatch. So I'm not going to put false lashes, okay? Because I feel like this is very strong this way without the lashes. And I don't want the lashes to go up into the gold leaf. I just want to be lashless. But if you feel like you want to, then do it, girl or boy. I'm also going to apply fangs, Scarecrow custom fangs. I'm going to apply the fangs off camera. You just have to follow the directions and hope for the best. Be back. All right, these fangs are going to be a little harder to talk with. I played myself. So now what we're going to do is we're going to apply the wig, okay? Just know that if you have these fangs, this is what you're going to sound like all fucking night. Okay. So apparently these are a mold and I can put them on later. So we'll do that, we'll reconvene so I don't sound like that for the rest of the time. This wig was custom colored by Pravana to get me that Lady Gaga American Horror Story look. Okay, because I'm obsessed with how she looked. So we're gonna pop this on. All right, so now we have our wig on. Now we're gonna apply snakes. So I painted this snake with my Mehron face paint. I glued clips to the bottom with felt that matches the wig. And I bought these snakes at Target. Michael's. So I want the snake to come down right there where the gold leaf is. So I'm just gonna put the clip in. I've added the snakes. You can add as many snakes or as little snakes as you want. I just wanted to keep it minimalistic, but still give the vibe that like, hello Medusa. Now what I'm gonna do is apply my little hand piece. But before I do that, I wanna kind of give my hand a cool effect by applying black shadow to the fingertips. Take a little flat blending brush, go into the beds of my nails, and just kind of fade it down. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think it'll give it a cool effect. So fun taking all this off afterwards. People are asking me what I'm gonna be for Halloween, and I'm like, you know, by the time I'm done filming Halloween videos, I'm kind of like, what? Then we're gonna go ahead and put these on. These definitely add the Countess vibe. I love these little hand pieces. Whoo, the claws. These are from Etsy. I'll link them down below. Look at this. Are you scared, Svenka? So that's it, right? I'm gonna put the fangs on, but I cannot do the fangs before I do my intro outro, so I'm gonna do it for the end shots. If you see pictures on the gram and I'm wearing this wig, it's because I decided to change it last minute. I think I like this one a little bit better. This is just another rubber snake from the toy store, wrapped it around my neck, painted it gold. I think it adds a lot. Maybe you could wear one of those like gold bandeau tops. Make it very shishi chic and like something high-waisted. I don't know. Ora busti la caca. Yeah, but this is the alternate wig. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Let me know what you think. Should I do a little slow-mo on it so you could see, really be able to feel it out? I think we should. Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Halloween tutorial. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because if you don't, I will turn you to stone, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Can somebody get me my wig? Uh-oh. Ah! She's evil. Fucking. Ah! Nobody's supposed to be here. What's the next line?
Oh no, I
don't even know what song this is.
Everyone's too young here. Get out.